Hello everyone, welcome to a new Zcapers video, it's Fedek here. Before I start with the progress that I made this week, I want to ask you guys a question. I'm planning on doing a kind of tutorial for Ironman accounts on RS3 now that the Ironman mode is coming out. And I would like to ask you guys if you have any tips on things that you should do right at the beginning when creating an Ironman account. What quests you should do. Try to be as creative as you can. I mean, I know of the waterfall quest tip and all of that. Yeah, I know that. But if you have anything original or anything that you think that people probably don't know about, leave it in comments and I will try to include it on the video. So, moving on to the quests that I did this week. I wanted to start talking about animal magnetism. And look at this cutscene. Like, look at it. It's so weird, and the thing I love about this is the graphics on the guy that kills a chicken. Like, I don't know how we used to like that. Look at that dark helm, if that's a dark helm. I think it is. I don't know how we used to like that design. It's just a brown helm with a little spike on the top. That's it. But anyways, I finished that quest. It gives some nice Slayer XP and also some Guardian XP. And it also gives a Avas accumulator, it is, or Avas attractor, no, Avas attractor. And it's a really good item for training range, and it has really good stats, and it's really easy to recover the arrows. Now that I'm using a lot of arrows because I'm not using EOC. But I also moving on. I started with the Marak series, the Mauritania series, and I started with In Search of the Marak. It's a really nice quest. It's a little bit, it's a little bit old, and you notice that because there's a moment where you have to talk to some dudes, and you see some blood behind some of them and not others, and then there's a cutscene, and these dudes are killed, and then the blood is still there, but they are not. Like it's a premonition that they're gonna be dead. So it's kind of weird. But anyways, I moved on with in 8 of the Marak. It's a little bit longer in 8 because you have to be in a place where you cannot get away closer with low stones or teleports, and you have to walk over there, which is Morton. It's really, it was not boring, but it was really long. Next up is, I think, one of my favorite quests in the game, which is Darkness of Hallowvale. I've been always a fan of labyrinths and of puzzles like this one. But what I like about this quest in particular is that the labyrinth is like it feels natural. It doesn't feel like a forced puzzle. It feels natural because it feels like you're jumping through these walls and through these floors and through these houses, and it feels like part of the environment. And there's no clear path on the labyrinth, and you can just walk there, and maybe you will get to your destination or not. The good thing about it is that it feels really good. But anyways, I evidently forgot about recording the end of that quest, but still I managed to complete it. Anyways, I moved on with Temple of Ikov. Temple of Ikov is the first quest with Lucian, and it's really easy. It has level 40 range requirement or something like that. But it's not hard. The boss fight is easy if you get the arrows. There's nothing too complicated about it. Next up, I did Throne of Miscellanea. A really easy quest. You have to walk around a lot, but I mainly did it because of the throne management minigame, where you can get a lot of resources if you spend some little cash on it. But well, after that, as promised, my part of Recipe for Disaster for this week is freeing the ogre, which was kind of hard because I kept on burning the meat. I had to get it like 7 times because I kept on burning it. But anyways, next week I will try to do the Lumbridge Saga part, and I hope that it's not hard. I used to remember that it's kind of a quiz in it. It's kind of weird. But anyways, yes, as you can see, I haven't done a lot of quests. Some of these quests are really long, like Darkness of Hallowvale, and those are really long. But I haven't done a lot of questing. I have done some monster killing though. I wanted to get a U shortbow for Temple of Icon quest, because you need at least a U shortbow, and you need like level 65 fletching, I think, to make. So I decided to go with these dried zombies, which are in the desert. You don't require any quest to kill them. They are found on the southern part of the desert, near Sophanem, and they have a very common drop of few shortbows. I wasn't here a while and I got one, so they are really cool. They do some damage, but if you take food, there's nothing wrong with it. Also, you have to take some water skins, but you're lucky because there's a resource there. Yeah, so I now have a huge shortbow, which is not a really good weapon, but it's a level 40 range weapon, and you know it feels kind of cool. It feels cool. Something I hate about this game is like you have all these weapons that you can wield at level 40 or 50, but you cannot make them because you need a lot of high fletching level and smithing level. So yeah. But anyways, moving on. I then went to kill most giants in order to get seeds. I got a decent amount of seeds. As you know, there's a lot of monsters that drop seeds. Some of them drop seeds more frequently than others. If you are low level, I think that most giants are the best option. But you have also other options. You have banshees, which drop more herbs than seeds, but they drop some seeds. You have the aberrant specters. I think, well, you need a little bit higher slayer level and combat level, but if you are able to kill those, believe me, it's worth it. Like, they're really cool, and if you're able to do them on a task, it's even better. But anyways, since I cannot do them yet, I have to go to the most giants, and I got some seeds. Some medium level ones, which are always useful to train your farming, because yeah, that's the most difficult part of farming, is getting the seeds. But anyways, I'm going to talk a little bit about Throne of Miscellanea, actually Kingdom of Miscellanea, the minigame that's after the quest. I recommend that if you want to do this, you do at least Royal Travels also. I just wanted to show you a little bit, but if you do Royal Travels, you have more workers and you have more resources per coin, so yeah, it's worth it to move on and continue with that quest. But anyways, if you just want to start with Throne of Miscellanea, you can just deposit some coins there and allocate some workers, and you can get at the end of a week. I think that you can check on it daily, but I don't think it's worth it. I think it's worth it to leave it on a week and come back, because you get a little bit more resources, I think. You can get herbs from the herb allocation. Also, you can get a lot of bird nests and maple logs from the wood allocation, which are really good to train farm making and fletching. So yeah, when I finish Royal Travels, I plan on putting them also on wood, because well, you can get tree seeds and a lot of logs, which are really useful. But well, anyways, thank you very much, guys, for watching this episode. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like, and have a nice week.